All right, everybody. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden time. Welcome to Tabletop, Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight. This is a very special episode, a watermark, episode 40.
Yeah.
Ooh. Episode 40. And we titled this episode Solstice, because that's where we're going. The island of Solstice, which is where Auril, the Frostmaiden, lives.
Supposedly.
Well, according to legend.
Potential plot twist. Maybe Auril isn't the final boss.
It's very possible.
Very possible.
So let's we're gonna do a real quick recap and review because we're on a little bit of a time crunch tonight. We're a new time today. It's Sunday night. We usually stream on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday we will not be streaming. This end of August is kind of crazy with all schedules and vacations and things like that. So stay up to date entirely. You should follow me on social media down below. Links are there for my Facebook and Instagram. I'll be posting any sort of schedule changes to all of my campaigns there. But just a quick review. We're not going to be streaming next week.
The other way to definitely get updates is to hit the bell on the channel, on the YouTube channel.
Of course.
That's one of the best ways to get updates because they will send you all sorts of things when you hit that bell, which you should do.
Don't do it. It will steal your credit card information.
The bell.
Don't do it. It's a scam.
Joey...
Also, if you're not technologically savvy, just text Joey and he'll let you know.
Yes.
Joey's number is
down below.
Area code 911.
This is what happens when you click the bell.
8675309. You can reach Joey at that number.
Here's the thing. You do know that is A, not my number, and B, could be someone's number.
I don't think so.
It's Jenny's number.
It's Jenny. Come on.
Jenny's number is 8675309.
Yes. But in all seriousness, please don't dial 911. Please don't dial Jenny's number. She doesn't want this anymore.
She hates it.
Yeah, she hates it.
Imagine if someone named Jenny actually has that number, though.
Oh man, there are I'll spare you, but there are stories about people who have had that number.
There are stories.
All right, so stay up to date.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell icon. Subscribe to the channel.
Hit the bell. Joey, stop
bell.
telling people not to hit the bell.
That's very counterproductive.
And
next week, the exact opposite of what we want.
Next week we will not be streaming. The following week we're going to do our very best to try to at least stream once, but perhaps record an episode prior to Tuesday and then release it on Tuesday. One way or the other, there will be an episode in 2 weeks, and we'll try to make sure that we can keep up the stream as much as possible in August. But we're nearing the end here. I mean, this is 40 episodes in. We're getting far here, and so just as a review, you're headed to the island of Solstice. You tried to get some information from Valish Gant, the prisoner at Revel's End. There was a bit of a mishap, and Velen, I apologize, Dasha, Avarice escaped with Valish Gant, and the group was unable to get the information they needed. They were looking to see where the location of Yithrin is in the Ragged Glacier. But the group does have one ace up their sleeve. They do know how to find the key to get in, which is the Codicil of White, a famed book of legend located in Auril's Abode, the island of Solstice. So that's where we're headed. All right, any other questions from the group before we introduce? Okay. All right, Joey, why don't you start us off? Tell us who you're playing tonight.
I'm playing Rogal, V2, Dragonborn Paladin, who just got the butt whooping of his life
off screen,
which is the best way to get your ass kicked. He's pissed, but he's trying to make sure that his emotions don't get the better of him.
Yep, and we'll see how he feels as he has to lick his wounds all the way to Solstice and the group, in tight quarters with the rest of the group on Ongajuk the Whale.
I do
Please
have a
don't-
question.
please don't
how many
like
hit
your
points am I at?
weaknesses.
Am I at 1?
What's your question?
How many hit points am I at?
Andrew might have healed you, but we'll be taking a long rest, so you can
Okay.
use some hit dice to get back. That's your penalty, Joey, for
Okay.
missing last session.
Just die.
Let's go to CJ.
Greetings, friends. I am Edmund Brycene, friends to Elf and Man. Sporting team Fladrian today on
Team
my shirt.
Muffin.
Julius.
Team Muffin. Team Muffin, not Julius. It doesn't. It just says Muffin on it. But I'm here, ready to go to Solstice, find the Frostmaiden's book, and hopefully find stuff there to, steal. I don't know.
That's right. And you know what? If you can't find the Frostmaiden's book there, you can also check Candlekeep Mysteries. The playlist is actually located down
yeah.
below in the description. I've completed all 17 adventures, and I have a massive a review coming out. I've been working on this for hours and hours and hours, and it's driving me mad, but I'm so excited that I'm almost complete with it.
Man.
So it's coming very
Hey
soon.
guys, what if the Codicil of White has been in Candlekeep the whole time?
Oh my God. And we have to go there.
They've just had it there, like the Frostmaiden went to go hang out in Candlekeep, and they were like, "You got a book?" And and she's like, "Here's one." Now I got to go all the way to Candlekeep.
Can you imagine? And I already finished running them all. I can't run them anymore. So
I know. You just have to make
that's
up
how
a
it works.
different one.
Do you know who
Any,
has the book? I bet Bandito has the book now.
Oh my God, Bandito has
Actually,
the book.
Bandito's got it. Yeah.
Bandito's got the book.
the legend continues.
Any chance you have a time frame for the release of this review?
It's definitely going to come out in
Soon.
the near future.
It's coming out.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to say it's coming out on, Thursday and then it's not on Thursday. I want to make this perfect because it's too good of a video to rush.
Is it coming out in
is it-
2021?
Is it coming
Oh,
out in
yeah.
August?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
In 2021.
August
theater
of
near you.
2021.
August 2022.
In indeterminate time in August 2021.
On the Borderlands.
Colon the keep.
Stefano,
Maybe-
go ahead. Tell us who
Maybe
you
we,
are.
maybe we should start this. Hey guys, I'm playing Julius Valerian, the blade singing wizard, blade singing Eladrin elf wizard. Whereas Rogal's trying to keep his emotions in check, Julius's emotions are flying all over the place as he feels like he is on the precipice of completing a very important milestone of his journey soon.
Very true. We'll see how that plays out in tonight's episode.
I'm
And
glad we're-
Andrew.
I'm glad we're pre-recording these so you can cut everything out. And
Oh, we're not
when you post
pre-recording
it.
this though, CJ.
What?
We're live right now.
Actually, CJ, we've been live the entire time.
Oh no. All right. Well,
So,
You knew that. Stop
You
it.
he
He
totally
knew that,
knew
he
it.
knew that.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I am Elias Dawnstrider, cleric of Lathander. I'm going to the Isle of Solstice, and I feel like it's going to be a long day. And if anyone
Perfect.
gets that, well done.
I don't get that, but good. Let's go to Dasha. Who are you playing today?
I am playing Velen Harpel, who is back. I was waiting aboard the magical whale, and apparently some bad things went down when I was gone. So we'll see how she takes the news that Avarice is escaping the prisoner.
So let's do that. Let's deliver the bad news. Let's jump into Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Here we go. All right, everybody. You rush back because you kind of left Revel's End in a hurry. You exit the elevator, head to the dock. You see the few ships that are still there on the pier, and then you can holler on down to Ongajuk, and Ongajuk will pick everybody up. Velen, you see the group come empty-handed. They do not have prisoner 237 with them.
What happened? Tell me everything. Where's the prisoner?
Avarice has him. Her gargoyle snatched him up and her. They're going to Solstice. We must go to Solstice immediately and head them off.
Velen, like, you can see her fists clench at her sides as if she's really restraining herself from, like, having an outburst right now. But she, like, calms herself and says, "How did you let this happen?
She
Who let
was.
her escape?"
The warden was supposed to be a friend.
I point to Rogal.
She failed us.
I'm like slumped over.
Also- Also,
maybe
Regal,
I'm-
you can see from his injuries, he did not do well.
He attempted very hard to keep her grounded and not able to escape, but as you can see, he did not fare so well, yes. And it's unfortunate he is going to have to lick his wounds, but not literally, I hope.
Yes, I can see that he had a rough time. I cannot blame you. Avarice is a formidable enemy, but this loss is not good.
Avarice was somehow able to get in as the proxy of Jill Torbo and be one of the people that was giving the ruling on these prisoners.
Hmm.
We don't know how, but we weren't thrilled to see her.
Bob, would Velen have any information about if, like, the Arcane Brotherhood has contacts that would have allowed Avarice to do this in Baldur's Gate?
None that you would know of. So she must have some other allies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'll say I know nothing of this, but she must have made contacts in Baldur's Gate to allow this to happen.
She killed a whole lot of people, too.
They were prisoners.
Were they only prisoners, or were
There
there
were
also
some
guards
guards.
that were
Oh,
killed?
there were
guards.
also some very innocent guards. This is terrible.
Slaughtered.
We must be on our guard. She is a dangerous, dangerous person.
Don't I know it?
Yes. Rogal is lucky to be alive still.
I say nothing because I'm passed out.
You're not passed out. You're awake.
Oh, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
You just-
I
you
just,
just
I just sort of like grumble, like, but like really weak, really weak.
Rogal's had a sore throat for some time now.
I'm going to scream out, Amber Duke, Anger Duke.
No, we have angered you.
We're on
We're on
Oh, we're already on it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I
Missed
turned-
that. I thought we were waiting for it.
I turned to Eliza and I'm like, you know, Angajuk doesn't like when you call him by the wrong name. Why are you making fun of him?
I did two names so I could get one right. I want to go to sleep. Can I go to sleep and have a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, Angajuk. How long will it take for you to take us to the Snowflake Islands?
It'll take us a while. You can sleep for a while on my back.
Oh, thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated.
I'll wake you all when we get there.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I've got a couple things to ask you. So while you're taking a long rest, which you'll definitely be able to do on Angajuk, Angajuk's going to get there eventually, and I want to set the map up because the map is kind of tricky for the island. So I want to set that up when you're approaching, and then we'll talk about what you might want to do during the long rest. When you're approaching, do you want to come up from the south, the west, the north, or the east?
Do we have any indication about what direction we should come from?
So that's a good question. You might discuss what you know about this island.
Who knows anything about this? I don't know anything about
I've
this
seen
island.
it in a vision. In
We've
a
seen it in a
dream.
vision. We know that
It's snowflake-like.
it's snowflake shaped, which
There's
means
some angry bird on it.
A rock.
Symmetrical. So,
We know Auril's there.
sometimes
Yep.
when she's with her rock,
Andrew, in the vision, you saw the shape of the snowflake. You saw it kind of from like a top-down view. The rock, the bird that Auril flies, was taking off from the center of the snowflake. And I think that's all you know about perhaps the geography of it.
So I feel like if it's just
Say it again.
Do we know where Nas got dropped off?
It's a good question. Someone might.
Angajuk does.
Where did you leave Nas when you took her to the island?
Oh, Ness. She was so nice. I dropped her off on the west coast.
Perhaps it is there we should begin our search.
I agree.
I'm asleep, but if I was awake, I would say that if it's a snowflake shaped, then if this is the snowflake kind of shape, then we could go up an inlet and be closer to the middle.
That's a good idea. I could do that. No problem. Is that where you want to go?
I'm back.
Okay.
Sure.
So, an inlet on the west coast of the snowflake. I can do that. Okay, so now, is there anything you'd like to prepare, discuss? Tell me how many hit dice you're using, anything you're doing to during this long rest.
I used 5 hit dice.
5, okay.
I get half of them back, right? So
That's true.
No, I thought we discussed that you use them at the end of the long
At the
rest
end,
and you don't
yeah.
get them back.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. You gain the hit dice back at the end, so you take whatever you how many do you have right now?
I had 7. I used 5, so I'm on 2, and then I gave myself 3 back.
That sounds right.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That
okay,
sounds
cool.
right. Because you get half of your hit dice back, which is 3, right?
Right, yeah. Because it's 7, half is 3.
So you used a lot of hit dice, but now you're at 5 left.
Mhm.
You're all 7th level.
So how many hit points was I at before? Was I at 1 hit point?
Actually, could we just do that thing, Andrew, where you just use all of your spells and heal us?
Yeah, Andrew would be able
Just-
to heal everybody as much as possible
Alright.
before
Because
going.
I
I'll do
also have 35 land hand points that I can chill out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could have done mass healing word before I...
That would be
Yeah.
great.
Alright, and then I'll be
Yeah.
at full... What's it?
So what does everybody get from that?
Let me see. 1 plus my spell casting. I think 5.
5.
I can do it again. 6, 7, 8, 12. Alright, that's enough for me.
12 total, or an additional 12?
Total.
Okay. 12 total. Alright, I'm still down 12 hit points. Joey, can I have 12 hit points?
I think he's got to give himself all 35.
Yeah, like, how many hit points am I originally at?
I don't know.
Go with 1. You were unconscious.
I was unconscious, okay, so I should probably be at 1, right?
Unless she cast sleep on you, and that's why you were unconscious.
No. So I'm probably gonna give myself all 35.
And then you probably still have to use hit dice. But, you know.
Yeah,
I'll cast healing word on you
36.
Edmund,
Okay.
before I go to sleep.
Wait, there was mass healing word, right?
I'll give you
Alright,
another
fine.
5.
There we
I did mass healing word twice and healing word once.
Alright, I'm at
So-
45 of 52. That's good enough.
So the total mass healing words were 13,
I believe so, yeah.
12.
12.
What was it? 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12, yeah.
So I'm at 48 hit points with all my land hands in both of those.
And now you can
Oh.
take a long rest and use hit dice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna use like 4 hit dice.
Yeah, but you
Well, don't-
you get a bunch of them back. You get 3 of them back. So only be
Yeah.
down 1.
All right, so yeah, screw it. I'll go 5 hit dice. So I'll be down
Well,
2.
don't roll all of them. Just roll them when you need them. Like,
Yeah, you have to roll them to see
Yeah.
how many hit points you get back.
Yeah, you might get a
Roll
bunch
all
of
of
ones.
them. I'm rolling all of them.
oh my god. Oh, well,
Oh, look. 7, 8, 4, 4.
You know you can click hit dice on your character sheet?
Oh, yeah, it rolls them for you.
No, I did not.
I should be going. I should go to the Roll20 view so people can see these rolls. Whoops.
So what?
It's not important.
Plus, so all these are
This
plus.
is just,
like,
this is just
conversation?
math and like
No,
It's
this
just
is
math.
important.
it's just math.
It's very important.
Very-
Okay.
Well,
Math,
this is happening. I
math
have-
and record keeping.
I have a quick question. Did my owl ever come back?
Oh, it did. Yeah.
It did. Okay. At what point?
Like after the battle.
Okay, great.
It was not going to be faster than the dragon, and so then after the battle, the dragon it came back.
Okay,
Oh.
wonderful.
Are
Did
we?
it say anything?
Oh yeah, it told. I think it. I guess didn't I? I think we talked about this. How Trovis, right? Trovis is alive, and he's
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
drink.
yeah.
He's
really
drunk.
upset. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent him a message, a send-in message.
Yeah, was there any more information sent back with my owl other than what we know from Andrew's communication through the message?
No, town was completely destroyed. For
Okay.
the like
Proceed.
all the other towns that came before it. It's in rebuild mode, and the group left before they really kind of knew the plan of fixing everything. And maybe the Zentarum are going to run everything. It seems.
Mhm.
That's not good.
Wonderful.
All right.
Not
Well,
the best situation, but we really don't have anything else we can do about it.
yeah, you have some pressing issues here. So, all right. So
If-
I am.
As,
Oh, go
are
ahead.
we approaching the Isle?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Water Walk as a ritual.
Good idea. Nice little safety blanket there.
Which
I'll
is a
do.
great spell.
I'll do comprehend languages.
Good. Good idea.
I'm gonna cast
Rogue.
Rogue. I'm
I'll
gonna cast.
also
Going
cast-
rogue.
Languages.
I will.
I'm gonna cast stealth check.
Hunter.
Cast Saunter. Good idea. Real quick, I'm going to move you to the map. It's so important that you do not move your tokens at all. Okay? Did it load for you?
It moved, but I don't. Oh, there we are.
So
I
you
just
are
see myself. I
right
haven't got
here.
any vision.
I see myself, and I
I do
see.
not
I see Elias. You're gonna have to light a torch, Elias.
Yeah, I also see
I
a lot
cast
of that.
light.
I'll give
I-
you some of you need to get more light because you're human, so or you don't have dark vision.
I'll cast light on myself.
Cast light on my shield like usual.
Can you see
I-
more now?
I have.
I can see 5 feet.
Good.
I still can't see anything. I don't think my character's in.
Oh, really? It is in though. That's annoying.
Hey, while Bob is doing this, let's take a moment to remind everyone to like and subscribe.
God damn it, CJ.
Dude,
Give them a
Tabletop
break.
Just a short moment.
Give them a rest. For
Like we're
pity's sake.
transcending the fourth wall.
Just
Bob, I only have 10 feet of vision.
What? Yeah, I know. What about now, Velen?
oh, I can see Velen.
I
see
see
her.
now. Yeah, I see now.
So every square here is 200 feet.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, you're 200 feet away from me, man.
So I gave everybody 200. I gave everybody 200. I gave everybody 200 feet vision, so you can see at least a square around you. Now, I put this on discovery mode, which means that as you move, you get to see things and it stays revealed. So, like for example,
Okay.
can you see this point that I'm making
Yeah.
with my mouse?
No.
But it's
Points.
black.
I
Yeah.
can't. I mean,
It's
I see
black.
the mouse, but I don't see the spot. Now I see it.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh.
Yeah. look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
We're all here.
Oh.
Hey, they were all here.
I moved.
We're all there.
I moved you in one spot so you can all basically see the
Hey.
same thing.
I love this. This is great, discovering
There's a,
mode.
there's a boat here.
That's not a
so-
boat, no, that's a whale, right?
No, it's not the whale. It's a boat. But let's
Yeah.
we'll do this right now. So we'll make sure the map is working.
There's a big boat.
I would
Right
like
now-
to point out to the viewers that when all tokens were stacked, Julius remained on top.
Really? Because I see me on top.
I see
Velen
me.
is
We see our
Velen-
token.
Rogal is on my bottom. Like, I don't know why.
Velen is on
Who's the
top.
bottom?
Velen
No,
is on
Spencer,
top
he's
on
top.
the
He's always on top.
All right. So I'm just going to say this is how it's going to work on the map. And then if at any point the map gets a little unreasonable to manage, we're just going to skip it. Because I'm not a big fan of this map to begin with. So I've made some kind of like some workaround to make it make sense and work. So here's the deal. You've landed on the west coast of the island. As you approached, let's see here. The fog, which you've been traveling through, thins enough for you to see the 50-foot high cliffs of solid ice ahead, jutting out of the water off the coast. There are bare, weather-beaten masts of a sunken ship. You can make out what appears to be a partially shattered... No, never mind. The ship, you see the ship there. As you get closer, it becomes obvious, though... Oh, no, yeah, you do see it. There's a dock there. And this dock was made for giants. So the ship that you're approaching...
That's actually a big boat.
It's a big boat. Yeah, it's a huge boat. So this is like a giant boat. It's on a giant dock, and the cliffs are 50 feet up. So when you get to the shore here, Ongajuk is going to let you out and says, where should I meet you?
Elias, Elias will send you a message.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a message.
Oh,
When the time comes, you will know.
That's a good idea, because I don't want to stay here too much longer. It's about time for that rock to go in the air.
Yeah, get far away from the island so that thing doesn't attack you, man.
Also,
Go
thank
where
you for
to
that
stay.
information.
So Ongajuk is going to dive down underneath the waters and wait for your message. Now, the map is 200 feet. We're going to be moving your tokens throughout the island here. It's going to be slow going because it's icy, a lot of snow. I'm going to say just arbitrarily that you can move 10 spaces in an hour. And basically every hour that you're here, as soon as you get off, you notice that it's much colder than it's been in Icewind Dale. You don't have a way to figure out what the temperature is, but it's so much colder, so much more frigid, that even your cold weather clothes are not going to help you as much. So here are the rules for the cold in this place. You may not enjoy this. So the DC for cold is normally 10, right?
Yep.
Here the DC is 15.
Yikes.
Oh man.
You will not gain advantage from your cold weather clothing either.
Oof.
So it will be a normal check at DC 15. Let's see, there's some more rules here. When you want to take a rest, you feel like a long rest is going to be hard to do here, but hopefully you won't even be here that long, because it's almost time for Auril's Aurora Borealis to happen, which means she'll be leaving. That's kind of why Ongajuk took you here at this time. But even a short rest, you will not gain hit dice when you spend them. You will only gain the Constitution bonus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we only gain our Constitution.
Oh,
Yep.
gosh,
When
so
you
plus
spend a
2.
hit dice. When you spend a hit
Amazing.
dice, you'll only gain your Constitution
It's
bonus.
like rolling a 0.
It's like rolling a 0. This
This
does
place
not apply.
sucks.
This does not apply to Joey, because Joey has
Yes.
resistance to cold damage.
Joey, you go off on your own. Sort it out.
Oh yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry.
Does Joey get advantage for his
Nope.
con checks?
No,
Okay.
but he does not have to deal with the rest penalty. It says that if they have resistance or immunity to cold damage, that doesn't apply to them.
Okay.
Sick.
And like I said, there's a thick fog that fills the air, so you can't really see much more than the 200 feet. Well, you really can't see much more than like 30 feet around you, but I'm just going to say each square is 200 feet. You can see a square ahead of you, just so you can view the map a little better. And as you move, you're going to be, discovering things, and I'll tell you what you find. So as a group, I just need one person to basically tell me where you're going, the final arbiter, who wants to be like the scout here, the ranger?
Should be me.
Maybe Rogal.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Quick question: the whale blubber that we received from the nomads.
Mm-hmm.
How does that affect?
Counts as a pass. Remember?
Counts as a pass. Okay.
Yep. So if you spend it to auto pass a save.
I believe I still have at least one use.
That would be very helpful here. Maybe if Andrew was a little nicer to the tiger tribe, they could have done the same.
They weren't giving us any stuff. They sucked.
Yeah, Luke agrees with you. He doesn't like the fact that the tiger tribe people were very weird to him.
I used my
Was
oil stuff.
Was
You
it
probably did.
ominous? I mean, ominous.
It could have been ominous. Ominous.
Omen-esque.
Ominous.
So let's begin. You get off the ship. You climb up the 50-foot cliff. It's not too steep, and you all have climbing gear, so it'll just take you time. You can head up to the top where you're at right now, and you can decide where to go. Joey, if you want to move your token, I will follow the tokens in your direction.
Okay.
What did Andrew see? I know he had Elias had a top view. Did he see any sort of distinguishing features that stood out?
Just in
Or
the
was it
center,
too far away?
just in the center of the island, it was some sort of a fortress. Hard to make out exactly what it looked like, and the rock, the bird, took flight from there.
And we are under the impression that that's where the Codicil of White is located.
That you don't know.
Okay.
It is the only structure on the island.
Yeah.
Good.
So I would probably suggest to the party we should try to find that fortress and head towards the center.
You should-
All right. So you landed on the west coast, so you want to head east.
You want to head east.
Go ahead, Joey. Move your character.
Move us east.
So that's one space. Move up to 10.
Move up to 10. All right.
Mhm.
Can I move diagonally?
Yep.
Move.
Boom.
Move slowly so I can follow you. Okay, good.
Yeah, everybody can follow Joey's token. Yep.
One.
I
I'll
lost him.
Where you go?
Oh, there's Luke.
bring Luke in here.
Where's Joey?
Wait, where are you guys going?
So Joey's here. Everybody. Joey's
Oh,
here.
I thought he went.
Where?
All right.
Oh,
Right
we're
here.
all on top of each other.
If you'd like,
Yes.
I could move your tokens all as one. Might be
Yeah.
easier.
That might be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
let's
Joey-
do that.
Is there a way we
Continue.
can just have one token that we move?
I
That we all-
I thought, well, you know what I could do? I could just make Joey's token. All of you have access to it.
Wait, no. I should have access to all their tokens.
Well, if we start moving all over the place, then Bob will penalize us.
Yes.
All
Let's
right,
go.
so I just want to
with
say
Rogal.
we're up here initially.
Yes.
All right.
Where is Rogal? That's not what I want. I'm gonna edit it. Yeah, okay, here it is. All players, perfect.
While Bobby takes this moment to fix everything on the stream.
We're all set. We're all set. No, I'm just kidding. It's good. You're all good, CJ.
Okay.
All right. Everybody can control Rogal's token, but I'm going to ask you to play nice and let Rogal move the token.
Okay.
All right.
You can all
I
see,
guess-
right? From Rogal's
Yes.
point of view?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yep.
believe so, yes.
I guess move up one, right?
Yeah, move yourselves. Yep.
I'm gonna move up here.
So
and
you wanted to
I
go
assume these
east
are
or...
like cliffs.
Yeah, so you can see already a new shoreline. Remember, Andrew wanted to go on an inlet. So heading north is like heading to the peak of the next side of that snowflake protrusion.
So should we actually be heading this way?
All right. As for my other move, I'm gonna move down here.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 moves so far.
Because
Good-
after
good
10, we're going to have
diagonally.
to make a check.
Correct. So every
Yes.
move is very important, Joey.
North, west, right?
No,
No, we're
Northeast,
going,
northeast.
no, we want to go east, so
just wanna go-
southeast.
we just want to go straight east.
Oh,
I hope
okay,
you're-
let's do that.
Well, we want to go southeast from here.
But
and
if you
then-
zigzag, you'll get more view. If you go northeast,
Yeah, but if we
southeast-
zigzag, we're gonna
If we
have to make more
zigzag,
checks.
Yes.
Well, no, because you can move further with a zig. If you go like,
Diagonal.
For my
you mean?
5th move,
if
I'm
you go,
going down
can I move?
here.
I'll show you what I mean.
Oh, great.
You're
It's-
down and then up and then down and then up. That's
It
what
just
I mean.
looks like we found another shoreline.
Yeah,
All right, so
I
go
think
diagonal,
going down was a mistake.
diagonal up.
No, we don't want to go up here. That's
You
water.
actually can't go up. That's
Yeah.
water.
Oh, I'm completely misunderstanding this.
No,
Ah,
it's okay.
crap.
I think we should still try and
Rook-
go down the side.
Yeah,
That's-
just to see if there's something that connects it. We might just have to
Yeah,
go
I
that
think
way.
that's that way.
So number 6.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
connector.
I think we're in luck. I shout back to the party and I believe.
I'm
this
just-
right way.
I'm not moving my token at all. I'm just assuming that my token is with yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You don't have to shout.
You're
Wow.
all within speaking range.
Yes.
So how many?
I
moves
still
that
shout
goes?
anyway.
And
Very
then
awkward.
if you are shouting, Edmund is definitely going to be. Do you really want to announce to the Frostmaiden that we are here? Perhaps keeping quiet is a good idea.
Maybe-
She hasn't left yet.
2
to
more,
our
Joe.
knowledge.
We must be careful.
Hmm.
Uh,
Valen
sorry.
agrees, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but Valen agrees.
Keep your voices down.
I
Keep going.
hush up and I scout ahead. So this is space number 7?
7.
7.
Okay. All right. I think we should keep going southeast.
Go on.
8.
Oh, I still can't see anything fun.
One more.
Yep.
Yep.
9. Okay. What is this stuff?
You
Yeah, what
you
seems
are
to be-
approaching something. Yes.
What do we see?
Well, first thing you see is the Frostmaiden.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
No, I'm serious. So, up in the sky, you
Oh.
hear a screech, a roar from the rock that you've been anticipating seeing any time now. You can see as this bird takes flight, there's a magical aura of colors surrounding it. No doubt the Frostmaiden creating her aura in the sky. So it's taking off from a point in the distance that's too far for you to see at the ground level. But in the sky, you can see that streak of color headed off into the night.
Hmm.
And now, as what you're seeing on the ground here is a little bit different.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit different?
Just a little bit different. So on the
Okay.
ground here, you're headed towards these very large walls of ice. You can see that they're 10-foot walls that have been broken down in a few places, leaving gaps through which you can see what appears to be a huge garden of ice sculptures.
Oh, they're not ice sculptures. They
Um,
are. They are not ice sculptures.
So what we're going to do is, I know you have one more space to move here, but let's just take that check now. No, actually, no. Make your one last space. One last space.
Northeast.
Away from the ice sculpture.
Can we make out what the ice sculptures are at all?
You're still 200 feet away, so no.
What are you thinking? Straight
can I-
east?
Can I send Muffin to take a look?
There. 200. You want to send? No, because then Muffin. That's way too far for Muffin. I mean, he could come back, but it's a lot for him to go 200 feet and come back.
If you send Muffin, that will be your last move.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
have to
all
take
good.
a check.
Fine, then I think we should not go.
We
Go on, Regal.
I'm
Lead the way.
sure we should investigate these ice statues, but I don't want to go over there.
Well, it's either southeast or east, right?
You know, the viewers love fights. Let's go.
Very
Let's
well.
go. Let's go. Southeast.
Okay. So let's take a check. Constitution saving throw from everybody. DC is 15. You'll get
Oh,
Rogal's
man.
bonus
This
because
is
you're
gonna
traveling
suck.
together.
Oh, we get. Oh, thank God.
You
get the
pass.
bonus. Yes, I did.
What bonus is this?
You'll get Rogal's charisma bonus, which I believe
Okay.
Joey is 4.
Yeah, I believe I rolled a 16.
How do you make it do the +4 thing when you roll?
Oh,
I just
you
add
can't.
4.
I'll tell you after.
Oh, yeah, well.
Hey! I don't even need it.
So 4 in addition to our modifier that we already
Correct.
have.
Yes.
And I'll roll for Luke.
Okay, I'm good.
26. Look at you.
Let's see. Luke is actually going to fail. No, he's not.
Ooh.
No, he's not. 3. Well, yeah, he's going to fail 14 exactly.
He's so
No.
dying here. He's so dying here.
Can Luke have his hit points back?
Yes,
I give
he
him
does.
35 land hand points.
No,
Actually-
stop it.
That doesn't help against exhaustion.
Actually, I leveled Luke up after the last one because he's still a bit behind you, so he's level 4 now.
Woo.
Okay. But he's at 15 out of 36 hit points.
Oh,
Can he roll some hit dice?
He should be on 4, right?
he's back to full. Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to. How many hit points does he have on it now?
He's full.
36 out of
He's full.
36.
Okay.
He's full. Okay, so I'm gonna move us to a different map.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's fight some ice creatures.
Ice creatures.
We're gonna have to fight the thing that made these things into ice statues.
Oh.
That's not
You're 2 steps ahead of all of us.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
It's an ice Medusa.
Oh.
Place yourselves
Yeah.
at the northern side of this map.
How do you know these things?
How do I know what things?
Did you read the book?
I didn't read the book.
Sometimes, yeah, you think, did he read the
It's
book?
just one of those things. I apparently play way too much D&D. Way too many people. Very rarely do the statues come alive. They're just usually warnings.
Mm.
All right, so as I said, you see the statues in this huge garden of ice sculptures. You can move yourselves freely.
I'm going to approach this one,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take a look at it, and... How lifelike is it?
They are so
They're so lifelike. Just so
Dude,
lifelike.
they
It's like the
It's
it's like
surreal.
It's surreal how well carved this ice statue is.
how could this be possible?
He could be saying they're so crudely made. It's like a child carved it. You don't know what he's saying.
actually.
yet.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting confused for a moment here. No, we're on the wrong map. Never mind. Hold
Oh, okay.
on. A very similar map, but we're on the wrong one.
Oh.
Yep,
Gotcha.
this is
Yep.
it.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Let's turn around.
Apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, these people don't look well.
This is much.
This is so much worse.
So much worse.
These people don't look good.
Guys, these are some really well done statues.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're in.
Look at this one over here.
I have
Which
this
one?
image in my head of like the opening Game of Thrones scene where there's like all the dead
Yeah.
people in that circle, and then we went onto that other map, and I was like, oh, it's fine, it's not like that. But now it is like that. Now I'm worried.
Look at
So
this
let me
guy. He's
read-
not having fun.
Let me reread the description. Again, there's a 10-foot wall of ice that has been broken down in a few places, leaving gaps through which you could see what appears to be a huge garden of ice sculptures. These sculptures that you approach, you can see that there's a thick coat of ice covering them. There are scores of humanoid creatures, pirates, hunters, adventurers, worshippers, all sorts of other people like yourselves.
Are they covered in? Are they frozen?
Yeah.
People?
It's
Like-
hard to say. Give me a medicine check.
A medicine check.
You got it. 20.
Yeah, these look like they are bodies that have been discarded here, and they are frozen over, preserved for all time. You also see other animals, hares, foxes, and things like that.
Do they look dropped?
They do look discarded.
Okay, so
Did they look like a bird could have dropped them?
It's possible.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's very
I'm
possible.
thinking that bird up there's taking people and just dropping them here. Not sure.
It's very possible.
Can I smash this one with Lightbringer and see what happens?
No, I like actively.
Yeah, you
like,
could. Yeah, you could see what happens. Yeah.
What happens if I
No,
get
I
like,
like
attacked?
try and stop Elias from
Well,
trying
Elias-
to.
stop- I
Well,
try and
if you-
stop Rogal from stopping Elias.
I attack it while Rogal's trying to stop
I don't
Elias.
sound familiar, but I
It's-
care
it's
about
fine.
Elias'
It's-
soul.
It's fine. No,
Bella's
you
just
you
standing back ready to like cast a spell if necessary.
you can crack them open. It's a thick layer. It's going to take you a while, but you start
Like,
chipping away at
oh.
them.
I don't want to take a while. I just want to poke
You
at it.
start chipping away at them, and you realize it's going to take you too long, and you stop.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
What's
Frozen
everyone's?
solid.
Remind me
Huh?
again. What is everybody's passive perceptions?
14.
Okay.
14.
10.
Okay.
I have to check. Let me see.
All right, keep going.
16.
Sorry, do I see anything up on this hill?
You could go and approach it.
Can I just look at it?
No,
Okay.
I mean you see the hill. You don't see anything else, unless
Is
you
it
want to get
Wilson?
closer and then investigate it.
I send Muffin to the hill.
Sure.
Oh god, you're gonna lose Muffin. Purple
Up in
lens.
a little bit, like 30 feet in the air, though.
Bring Muffin in. Show me.
I think someone's coming out of that hill.
Actually, I perch Muffin on top of this tree.
All right, Muffin's on the tree. What's Muffin's passive perception? Or are you
Well-
making a check?
Muffin can do advantage with perception checks that rely on sight and hearing.
Sure. Give me a check.
I'm just gonna roll 2d20, and it's +2, I think.
Go for it.
Whoops. 20.
Nice. Muffin perches on the tree and then scans the area. Muffin tells you, there's a creature here. He's big and he's scary.
I say Muffin, fly back.
Where? What direction is
unfortunately-
it coming from?
Unfortunately, Muffin got a bit too close. The creature is going to act, and it's a ice troll, something you've actually faced before. And its aura at the start of its turn, when it goes to attack on its surprise action, is going to kill it. It's going to do cold damage, and Muffin only has one, right? One hit
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Muffin dissipates, and we're going into combat here.
Does he smack it?
Nope, his cold aura just kills it.
Oh, a cold aura.
Yep.
Brutal.
All right, let's do it. Roll me an initiative. Let's go with Dasha.
Sure.
This is your chance to prove you're not working against the party, Dasha.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Trusting Velen now.
Velen reacts quickly. 19.
All right, here's me. I got a 19 as well.
Oh no!
You're, this is ridiculous.
She's in league with the DM.
I got a 1. There you go.
Okay, we did 9. We're good.
All right, you're up first, group. Technically, you
Yeah,
can only.
yeah.
Technically, you can't really see it because the hill is here. So keep that in mind. It's got completely obscured from where you are.
Also, I was gonna say I technically am in league with the DM.
That's
Literally.
right.
I'm playing an NPC.
All right, who's up?
I think Julia should go first because he's the only one who really has any idea what happened. Basically, he sent his scout
Yep.
ahead, and then all of a sudden it started talking, and then radio silence. So you kind of have the only information.
Fair enough. I say there's a creature that killed a muffin on the other side of that hill. Should we pursue or leave?
Can we just leave? I mean, what's
You
the
could.
point?
Yeah.
Can we all just select run as our action, Final Fantasy style?
You know what? Actually, I'm going to say that as my free action, and I'd like to hold. If I see something approaching from the other side of the hill, I'll cast Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. All right, so it's going to get up to the top of the hill. You can see it now, the ice troll up top. It roars, beats its chest, and then it runs down the hill.
Oh, it's fast.
Hey, Bob. Are these frozen sculptures technically considered corpses?
Probably.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
New friends.
Yeah,
oh.
that might be what happens. We'll see.
All right, so that's the troll's double move.
So
You go.
I will do this then. Oh, please work.
It's a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
It fails.
Nice. 21 necrotic damage.
It's immune to necrotic?
Of course it is.
Just kidding.
All right.
All right, the 21 necrotic. You're up, group.
Uh,
I'll go next.
you're muted, Joey.
I want to attack.
Oh.
It's right next to
But-
Joey. It's right next to Rogal, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, we're going
Yep.
to.
I want to attack.
Go ahead, Joey.
I attack.
Before you attack, though, you're gonna take 10 cold damage, so half that.
5. I laugh at the cold. I say, feels good. Like a cool breeze.
It still did
And-
damage to you.
I don't know.
And yeah, I guess 1, 2. Did it roll twice?
It did, yeah.
So
Both are hits, I
19.
believe, and 19 is your lowest.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Boom and boom. All right, that's strange.
Total?
So 5 plus 12, so 17.
All right, 17 damage from the your axe. All right, let's go
Now,
to
and as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
sure. Edmund or Elias?
I'll go next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to cast 3 Scorching Rays on it. It's not going to like this.
It's like, oh, somebody do fire damage.
1, 17, 22, and 11.
The 11 misses.
A total of 13 fire damage.
Nice.
That's it.
You shoot scorching rays at it. 2 of them connect. It obviously doesn't like that. We go to Edmund.
Edmund is going to. No, I'm not going to move closer to it because it hurts. 5, 10, 15, 30. And I'm going to take aim and shoot with my longbow. 11 misses.
That won't cut it. Anything else from you?
No, that's it. I can't really. Oh, you know what I should have done? I don't really need to do it. All right, never mind. I'm good. Yep, that's it.
Luke is gonna run over to Rogal. He's gonna stay outside, away from him. He's fought these before as well, so he'll stay a little further away. And he's going to attack with his spear. He's actually got he's got a +7 now.
Nice.
Why don't you roll it for me,
Thanks.
Rogal?
Give
me a D20.
D20?
Yep, and Velen, you're up
Bam.
next.
13?
Not gonna hit either way, but he does take a couple steps back. All right,
Huzzah.
Velen, you're up.
Velen would like to cast Animate Dead on the corpse nearby, so
Nice.
I move up to the corpse and animate it, if that is possible.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
Even though it's frozen, I can make it.
That's my one concern, is that they are frozen solid, so like he might have a
It
hard
takes-
time moving.
It takes a minute to cast Animate Dead.
It's not an action? Oh, it's a minute.
Not an
Okay,
action, it's
that
a
may not
1
be
minute
what you
spell.
want then.
Never mind. I will do that later. In that case, I'm just gonna use my Wand of Magic Missiles to attack this guy.
Okay.
And that's 3d4 plus 3, right?
Yep. Because each missile is a d4 plus 1.
Yep. So 11 damage with the missiles.
All right. Let's roll for initiative again. Let's go to Stefano this time.
Big money.
15 on my end.
Oh, 12.
All right. This thing's going to go. Boom. Boom. And let's attack here. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Julius first. We'll go with the bite. I'm going to hit you. And claw on Rogal.
I'll use shield,
Okay. What's
which
your
gives me a
total?
21.
21. Okay. And
Oh, wait.
Rogal, what'd you get? What's your AC, I mean?
Oh, my
But
AC
with
is
Shield of
21.
Faith. 21 with Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
Okay. Julius, you're hit. Rogal, you are not. The bite gets you. For a total of... Whoops, I rolled it again. You're going to take 10 cold and 7 piercing and 10 cold.
Okay.
So 17 in total. Yep, that's it. So it moves in range of all these people, and now we go to the group. Who would like to go next?
Anyone who's next to it.
I can
Who'd
go
like to
again
go?
with another round of magic missiles.
Sure, go for it. You're going to take 12 cold at the start of your turn.
Okay. $12 damage.
Oh, 12 for 12.
Yep.
All right, next. Who's up? Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything?
If I move, I'll take an op attack.
It's possible.
Sure, I'll move. Move back a couple of steps right
Look
here.
at that NPC helping the group out here. I believe you're going to get hit. What's your AC?
My AC is
13, I believe.
probably something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
like
you
going
don't have,
between.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Mhm.
Okay, you're going to get hit with the claw. You're going to take a total of 11 slashing and 6 cold.
So 12, 11, and 6. Got it.
Yep. All right, and now we go to who would
One of
next?
us.
Yep.
Don't all
Julius?
jump at once and decide to go.
Well, I don't.
attack.
I'm hoping that someone else kills it before I get hit by the cold aura.
I attack.
Hey, good boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job, Rogal.
I just wanted to give someone else a chance.
Rogal, you take 10 cold again.
The 5.
Yeah.
I laugh it off again.
Your
Ah.
19 on the axe will hit.
All right. And so 10.
10, gotcha. You're moving. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
All right. Julius? Or
No.
you want to wait?
I
Go
would
for it,
like I would like the rogue and the Lathanderite to go first.
Go ahead.
Very well. I will go. I'll go first. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Yeah, I'll move here. No, 15, 25. And then when I'm, I guess it doesn't really matter. When I'm here, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna bonus
for it.
action hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check. 21.
That's a success.
Okay, so then I'm gonna pop out and attack. I have advantage because I'm unseen, right?
Correct.
So advantage. Longbow. Oh, 19. One of those
That's
was
going to do it.
Nat 1. All right. Sneak attack is on.
Big money here.
4.
Ooh.
Wow.
28 damage.
Look at that rogue sneak attack.
Nice.
Double sixes, double threes.
All right, who we got next?
I'll go
Lathander,
next then. Yeah, I'll go next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to do another Scorching Ray attack at it. Let's
Go
see.
for it.
Scorching Ray. Ooh. 12, 25, 22.
Sure. 12 and will not hit, but the 25 and 22 do.
Total of 15 fire damage.
Oh, you turn this ice troll into a pile of cinder on the floor. Okay, so the ice troll goes down in a blaze of flame.
You brought the dawn to this troll. It will see no more.
All right, so that's the end of the combat there. You can look around more. You want to animate a dead frozen person?
I would love to do that. Are there any that look particularly interesting, or do they all kind of look the same?
They all kind of look like they're just different people, but they're all humanoid.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll do, if there's like a child, I'll animate a child.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
There aren't any children, no.
What about this thing?
Okay.
Oh, not that little one.
No.
It must be like a gnome or a dwarf then.
Okay. I will animate the biggest, buffest looking one.
This one looks like the Ice King in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Look at this one. By the way, maps.
yeah.
I put a link. I put a note down in the description that these are from Eventyr Games. They do a lot of good supplements to these written modules. I don't always get these maps, but I did like these ones. I got the map pack, so it's really nice to have these because the book did not.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll do this guy right here. Animate.
Okay. So you take a minute, animate this dead guy here. Everybody have any problems with this?
I don't like this. What are you doing? What is the point of this?
I don't like this at all, but I'm just kind of like going over all of the other corpses at this time, like kind of trying to ignore what she's doing.
I want to
you can bring back the dead.
I want to search the area in general to see if there's anything of note or worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magala is not bringing back the dead as you would like.
When Velen hears Elias protest, she'll just say, "It's an extra layer of protection. You want to refuse that? I can tell him not to protect you."
Wow.
I'll just turn away in disgust.
Would that make you more comfortable?
I'm just going to walk away and start investigating the area, ignoring them.
Velen will shrug and continue animating. What does it look like when it does it animate like a normal dead, or is it weird because it's ice covered?
It's gonna animate like a normal undead, like a zombie, like your zombie kobolds that you had earlier. Which you still have 2 of them, don't you?
Yeah, are they with me? I don't remember if.
You can decide to have them with you or leave them on Ongajuk.
Probably would have left them.
Okay, so you're animating this zombie basically. It does look like perhaps like a frozen, like a freezer burn frozen person, I would say.
Okay.
And they don't lose that frost because it's so cold here. But they'll
And
move around.
I'll immediately give it the command to protect us.
Okay. I'll make a zombie token for next time, but for now we'll just say you have a frozen zombie walking around with you.
His name is Oleg.
A meat shield.
Wait, what's his name?
His name is Oleg.
Oleg. Perfect.
Oleg.
And he has a carrot for a nose as well.
Sure.
Wait, can animated dead talk?
I don't believe so.
They're just.
I was just curious because I would be like, is your real name Oleg?
Well, you have an undead follower, everybody.
Great.
I'm like, this is cool.
Is there anything of note here?
Wait, you're okay with this, Joey?
Rogal is okay. Rogal is okay with this.
He was fine with the undead kobolds.
I mean, I'm less fine with this than the kobolds.
Well, the kobold's just a kobold, undead, not dead. Who cares?
But I'm like, hey, good. Like, all right, that's cool. Like this guy has another chance at like a different life.
A very different life.
Very
Yeah,
different
not
life.
quite how being undead works.
Elias, you're searching a little further south. From the tree down to the south of you, I think it's like 30 feet away, 20 feet away or so.
Mhm.
Hear a rustling in the tree.
I shout out. I hear a rustling in a tree.
Oh, you announced that? Okay.
Yeah.
And the creature that's in it zips down, flies out. It's a ice method. You've actually seen them before. The black cabin, you encountered a bunch of these. It swoops down, and it kind of stays 10 feet away from you. It doesn't approach it. Knows it's probably not a friend. Julius, you have comprehend languages up?
I do.
Okay. You can hear it speaking in, I believe it's Auril, and it says, "So, you're looking for the Frostmaiden. Well, I can tell you, she's not here. She's left on her rock. Who are you?"
I also cast comprehend languages at the beginning, by the way, so I can also understand.
I say in common, do you understand me?
It does not understand you. It seems confused.
It does not understand.
Sorry, I actually don't know the answer to this. I could actually bring up the text.
You only understand.
Do
you
I-
don't speak.
I know I understand. I know I don't speak, but do I know what it's speaking?
Probably
I don't
not.
think so. Probably not.
It's speaking Auril, if anybody knows that.
I don't believe that.
I don't think so.
You can also speak Icewind, so it'll try that. But that's, if you don't know it, then
Yeah.
you can only hear it.
I will tell the party that it said it seems to think that we're looking for the Frostmaiden. It says that the Frostmaiden has left, which we already know, and it wants to know who we are, but I cannot communicate with it.
I say, oh, it likes to know who we are then. Well, very well. And I turn to the Mephit and I say, greetings! Hi, I'm Edmund Brycine, friend to elf and man. Wink. And these are my companions, the Three Musketeers. We are here to see the Ice Maiden. But as I hear that she is not home. Perhaps you can take us to where she lives, and we can wait for her to return.
He looks a little confused, but he says, "I am Sopo."
And I
Julius,
turn to
you
Julius,
translate?
and I go, he understood that. Fantastic.
Velen will point to herself and say, Velen.
I do the same thing. I say, Julius.
What was
He
his name?
says,
Sopo.
"Sopo."
I'm Chopo.
I'm sneaking out my laser rifle.
You guys don't know what it says.
We don't know what
says-
it is. And I say,
He says, "Follow me. I will take you where you want to go."
What is this thing?
It's an ice method. I could show you a picture of it.
it's like a little devil kind of looking thing, but it's an elemental. It's got a pointy head and a sharp nose.
Oh, wow.
Didn't they attack us before? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Why are we following this thing?
Because it told us it'll take us to the Ice Maiden.
Oh.
I pet
Well,
it.
Surpassing all other Mephits in pitiless cruelty.
Can
I want to pet Chobo.
Sopo.
Can I make a crude drawing of a fort in the snow?
Sure. I need, I guess, performance.
Ooh. My charisma's not very good, but I know
I moved
I'm
everybody back
proficient.
to the. I
I
moved
know
everybody
I'm
back to the ice map, the island map.
proficient in performance.
because you're a dancer.
18.
So you draw a picture of like a castle or something, right?
and I point to it, and then while looking at the ice method.
Okay. It says, follow me.
I have a question about the message cantrip. Does that have to be a verbal thing, or could that be like an image that I send?
I believe it's a message of 20 words.
Words. Okay, never mind.
Yep, and we count them. We count them on the stream like this.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I
As you
remember.
speak them. Okay.
Where's this thing going then?
It's going to the northeast diagonally. So this way.
Since I would assume I've gotten proficiency within with the navigator's tools at this point.
Yeah.
Knowing the direction we've gone so far and approaching from the west, would I think that this would be going towards the center?
Survival check.
Do I get proficiency with it because of my navigator's tools?
So it's not navigator. You're not a notion.
Okay.
So no.
Well, good luck. A 4, a
Well,
5.
With that roll anyway. No, I mean you're headed in the. You are headed east. So
I mean, yeah. Listen, Stefano thinks that is the correct direction. So
Northeast.
the one. So if you're using Rogal's token, he heads this way. Yep, exactly. And then to this step. So that's 2.
Sorry, I
2
have one more
steps.
question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to concentrate on a spell while we're moving? Or
A spell?
Sorry, not concentrate. Try to cast a ritual as we're moving.
Yeah.
Okay. I would need 12 squares interrupted, though. Uninterrupted, though.
Okay, so you're about to be interrupted, so we'll have to
There you
start
go.
up the next time. But all right, so here we go. So you follow the ice method through the snow, and you come to the other map that I showed you earlier.
There we go.
More ice sculptures.
These are not ice sculptures, but ice statues. Through the blowing snow, you see grand assembly of ice sculptures across a snowy field at the foot of the mountain in the center of an island. Sorry, I couldn't
There's
stop
only
when
so
I
many
saw-
words in your vernacular.
It is what it is. Yeah, you find these ice carvings, statues across a snowy field, the foot of the mountain in the center of the island. So you do feel like you're getting closer to the center. You can see peaks of it right here. These lines are lines of elevation going up.
Oh, okay.
So it is taking you around this line of elevation, but you can see that it's going to start ascending a bit. So the garden, those right here, or not garden, the statues are right here. Let me finish the description. Closer examination reveals that these sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects: bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, and wolves, yeti, remoras, and dragons, as well as other creatures of the north. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works.
I want to examine one of the dragons.
I want to walk around.
I want to avoid the remoras.
Yeah, can we go southeast or something?
I have to. I'm feeling compelled
Oh, no.
to inspect one of these dragons.
A frozen remora
Famous last words.
is not something I want to go near.
I leave Rogal there.
All right.
Now move yourselves on this correct map.
Okay, I'm moving away.
Joey, you check out one of the dragon statues, right?
Yeah, which one is it? Is it this one?
That's a man
Yeah,
on a
we'll
horse.
say, yeah. The statues, the map is not perfect to the entire ice sculpture garden here, but
I don't want to get. I want to stay within outside of 5 feet.
no, absolutely, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
these
It'll be fine.
statues-
Joey, just check out the statue.
These statues look absolutely perfect to the image that they're trying to recreate.
Would I recognize certain details about draconic physiology? Then just
It's
be like,
it's
Are you-
100% accurate.
are you checking out its crotch?
Get your
Is that-
mind
is that what
out
you
of
mean?
it. I'm checking out its butthole.
Is it male or female?
What do you
How
mean
we
by
can tell if it's track.
what do you mean by details of its physiology specifically?
Oh my god. Well, it's perfect physiology.
Wondrous.
100% accurate.
100% accurate.
Okay.
You could teach lessons with this.
You could. The method says to you, these are special statues created by the Frostmaiden herself. Aren't they
I
wondrous?
straight up ask, are these real? Are these actual? Are these actual like dragons?
I would definitely
No,
roll
they're
ins-
statues.
I would
I
roll.
can't understand you.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I didn't want to underestimate his intelligence.
It's not intelligence. He doesn't speak your language.
Yeah.
Why don't we send Puffin to investigate?
Puffin
Oh,
Puffin
wow.
is gone.
Oh no!
Wow, too soon.
That's why I need
Too
12,
soon.
12 squares of uninterrupted movement because
Too soon.
whereas hockey only took 10 minutes to come back, I know that Muffin actually takes 70 minutes to cast as a ritual.
I send my snowy owl familiar.
All right,
Go
I
off.
think we should move from this place.
Velen, the owl. You can see down in the southern portion of the map, it looks like there's a smaller statue here, but it can't be. It's very different looking. It's almost just like a hand protruding from the ground. And you also see a white weasel.
Ooh, Velen is making a run for that carefully, but she knows whose weasel that is.
Now,
So Velen, I guess, has sight through the owl and sees that, and she doesn't say anything to any of you, but she just starts trekking over there as fast as
Okay.
she can without making too much noise.
Sure. The Mephit will say to Julius, the statues are wondrous, aren't they?
I want to know if these are really made by the Frostmaiden.
Oh, they are. Trust me. I've seen some of the creations myself. Touch them. They are glorious.
as I see,
So I'm not gonna touch it, but I am gonna roll insight on him saying that he saw them made by himself.
Sure.
I actually start following Velen.
21.
He seems passionate. Hard to trust him though.
I agree.
I would say you wouldn't trust him.
Would I know that a mephit is like a demon or devil kind of creature?
They're an elemental.
An elemental? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright. I'm not gonna touch this thing,
Okay.
but I am gonna say back. Well, he doesn't understand me, so I don't need to say anything. I nod. I will nod.
Sure. Rogal, you see your token is close, and now you're kind of all getting closer. But Rogal, you see Velen kind of booking it towards this area right here.
I start what's going on? I start to investigate.
Sure.
Mhm.
Elias, I see you move now. Everybody's moving.
Yeah, I'm investigating as well.
I don't allow
I'm-
Velen to gain too much distance from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check as I'm moving?
Sure. What do you need to look for?
I'm just looking around to see if there's anything approaching. Or
As
maybe
I see everyone else invested in what's going on with Velen, I actually start backing away. I'm like, all right, they've got this.
Okay.
can I actually can I make a perception check where I'm listening to hear if anything is approaching us other than
Sure.
us?
Go for it.
Well, I don't know.
Nat 1. No, you
I,
don't hear
I
anything.
hear nothing. I'm
sound of the-
deaf.
I gotta-
I lose hearing for the rest of the session.
Well, I'll be honest. The sound of the wind is probably pretty deafening, so you can't hear much.
Mhm.
Velen, you approach the arm, and I'm going to show you some art here.
Mhm.
And for everyone else, I think Elias, you seem to be.
While Bob finds the art, please remember to like and subscribe.
That was good. That was
Also,
good. Velen.
don't forget to hit the bell.
Yeah.
And leave a comment below.
Mhm.
The comments really help. What should people leave a comment about, Joey?
You should leave a comment about how you shouldn't leave a comment.
Leave a comment about how much you missed Joey last session and how much.
Oh.
No, actually, don't
that's
do that. That'll break my heart. Like,
That hand is holding something.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could be a Professor Orb.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
oh my god. It's
so,
such a cute weasel.
Rest
I know
in
that's a
Nice.
cute weasel. I want to take that home.
I want that weasel.
Is the weasel alive?
Yeah, it's moving around. So as you approach, you can see this arm
Uh-huh.
jutting out. I have a description here for you though.
Please do.
So half buried in the snow, on the edge of the sculpture garden here, is a humanoid corpse, clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one hand is an orb made of smoky gray quartz. There's a white weasel nearby that stares at you with beady eyes.
Does Julius know that weasel?
Yes, you know that weasel. That is Nas Lantimir's weasel. His name is jeez.
Beazle.
Yes.
No. His name is
Beazle the Weasel.
Zelenor.
No.
Does Julius recognize that hand?
It's hard to say. So
Ian, it's probably, yeah.
I mean,
as you approach Velen, a voice rings out. Oh goodness, I was afraid no one would find us. The sound isn't coming from the weasel,
It's coming.
but from the orb.
Yes. Can I approach and take the orb?
You can.
Ooh.
And Professor Scant, whom you are very familiar with, says, Ah, Velen. It's good to see you again. How are you?
how many fingers are still stuck to the orb when she removes it?
Oh, no.
Yeah, a couple of fingers probably break off with that orb.
Yeah. Velen will like dust it off, brush off all the fingers and ice. She's not phased by it.
The weasel will kind of, rub up against the hand and like kind of nurse the wound.
Oh boy.
I run over and try and unearth the body a bit more. An ice.
Yes. Yes.
I start digging furiously.
Velen will respond to the orb and say, I've been better, but it's good to see you again, old friend. You must tell us what happened to you.
And this is verbal. This is out loud. This isn't
Yes,
like a.
yeah. No, she's like she's like crouching in the snow holding this orb in front of her face, ignoring all of you digging furiously to get Nass's body. She doesn't really care about Nass's
What
body.
is
I am.
what is the weasel's name?
Is that something?
Zelenor.
Zelenor.
I start trying to talk to Zelenor. Zelenor, what happened? Zelenor, where is Nas?
Well, unfortunately, I
I-
don't think you can speak to it, right?
I can't, but I'm speaking to it anyway because I'm fucking and losing my mind right
Yeah,
now.
Andrew, I have to send you something to your email. Can you check it right now?
Hotmail.
Yeah, that one. The
Um,
Hotmail? Okay.
I am
Or-
ignoring. I'm not helping.
It doesn't
Dig.
matter whichever one.
Okay, I'm sending it right now.
As I approach, I help him dig.
I'm not helping Dig. I'm focused on Velen and what she's doing with that orb.
Okay.
And I'm
Velen-
listening to her conversation, and I can hear the orb also. Does the orb also communicate
I think it
orally,
talks
like
about-
verbally, orally?
Yep. Oh yeah, out loud.
I think just verbally.
When
Velen,
Velen
you-
sees
verbally-
you, when Velen sees you watching, she'll like beckon for you to kneel down and also listen because she wants to see basically what happened to this orb and Ness and how she died.
I am screaming Nas's name and crying.
Oh dear, Velen, your friends are very violent.
We have
I,
been
uh,
known. We have been
I
known to
call
use
for
violence
Elias.
as a solution to problems before. Is that an issue you have? Because this one uses the dead. You seem to have no issue with her doing that.
As you guys are doing this, I want to sit down next to Julius and just sort of like be there for him.
I run over to Nass and I grab her. And I point at the body and I say, bring her back.
Velen, you mean?
Velen, what did I say?
You said Nass. You're so upset you don't even know who to call what.
Yeah.
I do not think that would be wise. She would come back, but she would not be Ness.
She'd be a zombie.
She'd be a zombie. That's what I'll point to the other zombie to make an example of exactly what she would be like.
And the zombie's just like,
Yeah, he's like,
Well then,
Right.
I just yell, well, find someone in your organization who can.
Is there a spell book? Is there any other spell book or any money or anything on the corpse that I can loot? Any other objects?
Yes, there is,
I run over to Elias and I say, Elias, you need to speak to Lathander right now.
I just look at him and ignore him and search the corpse.
I
corpse.
say, Elias, what are you doing?
you find
Like,
a spell book as well as a component pouch, but most of the things in there are frozen over. And you can see there's a bunch of books in a satchel that have, writing about the lost city of Yithrin, similar to the ones that Velen might have as well.
I'll keep all that stuff.
I go to Elias and I say, like, surely we must. Surely, like, a mentor of mine, we should have some sort of service to.
Elias, tell him to
Julius.
tell him to grab like a finger, and that like in a couple years you'll be able to resurrect her.
In a couple of in 11 levels or so.
In 11, in 11 levels or so.
It seems too cold to
and
perform
10,000
a burn.
gold.
Does Professor
Must-
Scant say anything when I asked him, like, what happened? Was there
Yeah.
any response?
Professor Scant says, "Oh yes, Nass. When she took me that night, she asked me to tell her everything she knew about, or everything I knew about the lost city of Yithrin. As you know, I obliged because I love to talk, and we became quite good friends. She's not as bad as we thought, Velen.
How so?
Oh, she has a friendly disposition. She's well-mannered. She was good at conversation. The conversation was mostly 90% on my end, but 10% on hers, which is much better than most of the people that I talk to.
I run over and try to grab the orb, and I say, "What the hell happened? What happened to her?" I bum rush you. I try to knock you over.
I have my Iceman protecting me, hopefully. Maybe? Would he protect me from being knocked over by one of my own party?
Yeah, he would. So he'll get in the way, and you'll probably bump her first, and then the Iceman would move. But he's not going to harm you. He's just going to interpose himself.
I start attacking the Iceman.
Okay.
I'll say, Julius, calm down.
Julius.
She's died.
I completely ignore him, and I attack the Iceman.
You can destroy him if you'd like.
I destroy the Iceman.
Okay, so the Iceman, you hit him with Thisol?
Yeah.
Okay, so you chop away at him till he's just a slightly less melted corpse.
I do it furiously in a rage.
Okay.
Do you
not in
dance?
a barbarian rage.
Do you blade dance? Do you use one of your blade dance uses to do it?
No, I hack at it like a petulant child.
Okay.
When Velen sees this happening, she just shakes her head and says, "You fool. Control yourself. I understand what you feel, but you must control yourself."
I yell at the orb, "What happened to Nass? What happened to Nass?"
I feared that none of us truly understand what Julius is going through right now. But, yes. Continue. Orb, what happened to Nass? Julius needs answers.
It was quite unfortunate, but it is rather cold here, and she succumbed to the elements.
It was not the Ice Maiden herself that caused this.
We did not encounter the Frostmaiden. In fact, the plan was to not encounter her at all.
How long has she been dead?
Oh, let's see. And the orb starts to count days. And it's been at least a week and a half.
Do we know how long ago Angajuk brought her here?
Is that somebody's background there? Is that Joey?
Is it?
I hear car horns.
That might be mine.
Oh, there we go. Yes, it was. So she says, if only you had, or the orb says, if only you'd arrived about a week and a half ago, you might have been able to save her.
It is not appropriate right now. But
Oh, my apologies.
still
This is a time of grieving.
yes.
You see, the customs of grieving are different in many cultures.
Yes. But you should still.
It's hard to
some
determine which one is
tact.
appropriate.
For Eladrin elves like Julius, it is usually sometimes met with rage.
Professor
Julius, you
Scant,
see...
I want
Oh, go
I
ahead.
know, as I am friend to elf and man. By the way, my name is Edmund Brycene, friend to elf and man. Wink.
Edmund,
Oh.
it is wonderful to make your acquaintance.
And your name again, I believe, was Professor what again?
Professor Scant, of course.
Scant. Yes, of course.
And, you there, Dragonborn. What is your name?
you can see through the orb?
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
How did you know I was Dragonborn? How do you see?
I can see all of you.
Hmm.
Interesting.
We're
And-
wasting time. We should move on to find the Codicil of the White.
Yeah, I
That
want
is
to ask
true.
the Professor Orb, first I want to ask, you said you and Ness conversed a lot. What did you converse of, and did it involve...
Velen, you're
Oh.
wasting time. We must immediately
Oh.
go and
Wait,
find
it
the
is not-
Codicil of the Light.
We should ask questions.
We
Yes,
can
need
can we-
information.
We must
Done.
not. We must not suffer the same fate.
I think we can spare a few minutes.
Without
have-
this information, Dawn Strider, we are simply going to meet the same fate as Nass as we aimlessly wander this island. You must have patience.
I just
It's
pace
fine.
back and forth.
It's
have
fine.
have a smoke.
Have a smoke.
Have a smoke. Calm yourself.
I don't have a smoke.
I'm not gonna. Not if you tell me to. Tell me to do it. I'm gonna do it when I want to do it.
So, the Professor Scant will answer your question. You said, where is the Codicil, right?
Well, I asked what did they converse about, and did it involve
Ah.
the Codicil?
Oh, of course. She wanted to find the Codicil of White so that we could find a way into the Lost City. Of course, we need to locate it first, which is something that I'd be very interested in finding out. Have you done any uncovering of that subject?
We have indeed. No,
And?
I guess I'll tell them everything we know so far.
And where
what
is
would
it?
you know that
Where is it?
it's on this island, right? Am I?
Oh, and not the Codicil. He wants to know where the city of Ythrin is located.
Oh, the city.
In the glacier, yeah. Remember,
Yes, in the
Baelish
Ragged
Gant knows that.
Yes. Yes, in the Ragged Glacier, and we had a potential lead, but unfortunately we lost him. Avarice got there first.
Oh dear. You mean Avarice could be here?
It is possible, which is why I believe that Elias here is concerned about moving on quickly. So we probably should. If there's anything you can tell us on our journey, do not leave it out.
Oh well, we should hurry then. Perhaps your other friend is right. If Avarice is coming here, that would be dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Yes, let us tarry no longer. And I want to reach down my hand towards the weasel and try and see if it'll climb up on me
It will.
and
If-
perch on my shoulder.
Yeah, it'll perch on your shoulder. Hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
I got a little weasel on the shoulder.
Yep.
And,
And
I give it a little scritch under the chin.
also, one thing to note here is finally get the entire body out. I know, Julius, do you want to take any part of Nas? You can finally see it clear the snow and ice off, and you can see it is Nas's frozen body.
I'm just slumped over, weeping.
I like
10,000 gold and a finger will get her back.
Velen will walk up to him and say that, like, I can do as you ask and animate her, but it will not be her. It is up to you.
I want to slump over with Julius and just do my best to comfort him.
Luke will join you, Rogal, and Luke will also
I'm
say to
sorry.
Julius something, because Luke has some sort of empathy for you here. He says that when I was, younger, a couple of years ago, when my dad died, I was on my own, and then the lottery happened, and I thought that was it for me. You all saved me. You picked me up. You became my family. We're here for you, Julius.
I turn to Luke and I say, I loved her, Luke. I loved her.
I'm gonna say,
I only came here to see her again and to bring her home.
I'm gonna say it. It seems she came here to find the Codicil of the Light. Perhaps we should move in that direction at all haste. That is what she would have wanted.
Like, no. I motioned to do like a group hug with like Luke, Julius.
I go in for the group hug.
I give Rogal like the biggest hug ever in the world, just like crying by his like chest because he's probably way taller than me.
Oh.
And it's like the most love that Rogal has ever felt from Julius in this entire adventure.
I embrace it, man. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
Aw.
He might be cold-blooded, but he's good at giving hugs.
I stroke Julius's hair in the hug.
It's really nice there.
I feel awkward. I do turn to Elias though, and I put my hand out and I say, Give me back the things that belong to her.
What things?
You like took her spell book.
The spell book
He
in a
did.
component pouch.
He did.
I like motion.
Wait,
like,
no, these are,
like,
these are mine. I've had these the whole time. What are you
I
talking
think it's best if I keep those for now, Julius.
I say,
You
give
can
it to
have
me.
You can have her when we find. You can have them when we find the Codicil of Light.
I
Elias.
say,
will give them to you now.
I say, give it to me now, and then we will go find the Codicil of White.
Elias.
Now, Julie,
Please,
calm yourself.
Elias.
I pull out Faisal with my other hand, and I say, now.
You wouldn't hurt me, Julie.
Elias.
As far as I know, a couple episodes ago, I have hurt you before.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Elias.
best to do what he says.
Elias, it is
Enough
best
of
to do
this.
as he says. As
Enough
a
of this.
musketeer,
Let's go on.
as a musketeer, I must implore you, as the leader of the musketeers, I must implore you to hand back the items that you took from the corpse to Julius.
Elias.
They mean very much to him. They
As
have no
your
use-
friend.
You have no use of them.
Velen will lean into Edmund and say, "You'd better give back that weasel too."
Oh my god.
No, the weasel is fine.
So,
And I just pet the weasel and give a little chin scratch.
how does Julius feel about the weasel?
Well, I'm still waiting to see if Elias is going to give the stuff back.
Elias.
I'm going to wait
I
10 more.
beg
I'm
of you.
going to wait 10 more seconds. 10. I'm
Hang on,
counting
hang
out
on.
loud. 9,
Good.
8.
Andrew, check
I'm
the
seven.
Zoom chat.
Hmm?
Check the Zoom chat.
6.
Hang on,
5.
I've got to check the Zoom chat.
He's doing.
4.
This is out of real time.
3. 2.
I just sent you a message in a whisper message. Can you
1.
see it?
Oh, and roll
0.
20?
I attack him.
Hold on. I rolled.
Oh, Julius.
You sent me a message and rolled 20?
No, I sent Stefano a message.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You don't.
okay.
You wouldn't know the answer to that,
Well, it
whether
is.
she did or not.
Reply in a whisper.
I know I can reply in a whisper, but I'd have to think about it because I didn't put that in my background story.
I happen to know. I happen to know. J-Man, don't be angry.
I use my dragon's
Oh.
breath, and I use my dragon's breath in the air to get Elias's attention. I growl at him. God
say-
damn it, man! His friend just died. Give him
I
the book.
turn and I say, Elias, you have never called Julius Julie before. That is quite strange of you. Nor have you
J-Man.
ever called him J-Man.
It's a J-Man, my special J.
Are you possessed? You seem
Wait.
a bit out of sorts.
No?
I tackle him. I tackle him,
He
and
seems
I
a
grapple
bit-
him. I
You must-
grapple him to the ground.
He seems a bit out of sorts.
You're tackling me.
I
I'm
already
not gonna
attacked.
run
I already attacked him.
I said, Julius, did
I'm gonna say.
Mass ever have a pet name for you, or?
I'm gonna say to Julius, "You fool, Jay. You fool. Can you not know who I am?"
Is he saying stuff that I would know that he's?
Yes,
That,
I
Yes,
am.
this is
It's
very
very
strange.
special
He
to you.
never
Okay,
calls
fine.
you Jay. He's never called you Jay. He only ever calls you Julius.
Fine.
This is very odd.
I don't attack him, and I say, "What the hell is going on?"
I hug him. I maybe
like
give
him.
his butt a little squeeze, and then I'm like, "Let us go, J-Man. Let us find the Codicil of White."
And-
Wait, hold on. I
hilarious.
don't know. Yeah,
That's so funny.
I
That's
feel.
amazing.
I have no idea.
oh my god.
No,
At first, I step back, and then I kind of lean in and squint my eyes, and I'm like, "Nass."
Do you not remember that night under the stars?
Oh my
In Castleform, we spent together.
And I
Why are you him?
look at the weasel, and then I look at Elias, and I look at the weasel, and then I look
This-
at Val.
The
and then I
weasel,
look at
the weasel
This
nods
flesh
at you.
I know not.
The weasel nods at you, Edmund. He goes,
Does
I
Bella
say
know
to-
what's going on?
I say to the weasel, "Zelenor, come to me."
and it does.
And I watch the weasel like jump off my shoulder, like scurry over, and I'm like,
I pet the weasel. I say, "Let us
Weasel's right
go.
there.
Belen has kept us here long enough."
those of you who don't know, Elias's secret was that he was deathly afraid of weasels, and this is very odd.
What happened? Why are you? What is? I just speak unintelligibly for a little while.
Does
Julius,
Bella know what happened?
this is some sort of strange miracle that perhaps her spell book has possessed him,
Mhm.
or her component pouch, any of the items that she had on her.
Give me an Arcana check, Dasha.
I will do that.
Wait, you're an NPC. Never mind. Don't need to give me an Arcana check.
Can I do one?
Sure. Yes.
Tell me what in the chat or something.
Let's see if Julius knows for himself.
20.
The spirit of Nass has possessed Elias.
Like,
How did she do that?
Her ghost possessed him.
Based on my knowledge, is Nass possessing Elias able to do the things that Nass can do, or the things that Elias can do?
Elias, you
I
wanna elaborate?
retain my memories and talents. I can do all the things that Nass did.
No, you say that as Nass, you mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
as Elias.
As
yeah,
as alive as Nas.
When Vel
Um,
realizes that this is Nas possessing his body, she'll walk up and slap him in the face and say, "You fool, killing my kobolds, taking my orb, and then coming here to die."
I pull out my rapier and I point it at Velen and I say, "What the hell are you doing to
Elias.
Lies.
Elias. Elias says, Villain is attacking me. I have done her no harm.
You killed my
Julius.
kobolds.
Can you not see?
But Nas, look!" And I gesture to her body.
You always had a violent personality, Villain.
You killed my kobolds.
I did not.
I,
Julius, I did not. You know I would not kill those kobolds.
Then who killed them?
I do not know of any kobolds.
Well, no, you do. You could be lying if you want, Elias, but you.
I
you
am
killed
lying,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I point at Velen and I say, "See, she would never do that."
Now we're wasting time.
You're saying you're
Velen
trying to
is-
say that avarice is like influencing her. You're a liar.
I go up to Elias as Nas and I'm like, well, excuse me, Nas, but where is my friend? Elias, is he still there?
We must find the Codicil of the Light. That is the only way I can be put to rest permanently.
Elias may have been mistaking it. It's the Codicil of White.
Codicil of
Nas-
White, yeah, sorry.
Nas would definitely. I thought Elias always said that because he's a Lathanderite, and it's the Codicil of Light.
That's what I heard because I'm obsessed with light.
The ice method says to you, I guess Julius and Velen, you understand.
oh, it's
it.
still here. I'm like watching this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just like standing back.
Yep, it's
This is
watching
real
this all.
It's
awkward.
It's like screaming in like its weird primordial language, and we're just like, we can't understand it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It says, "Hey, look at this one!" And he perches on top of one of the sculptures and snaps one of the hands off of whatever creature it is. And he goes, "Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no." And he starts to fly away into the distance.
I scream at him.
I attack it as it flies
I
away.
knew we should have killed that thing.
What do you attack it with?
I am attacking it with Toll the Dead.
I say, if it's planning on running, we perhaps should too.
It fails.
I agree.
It takes
Let's
your
go.
14. Yeah. You'll kill it. Sure.
Good.
It falls to the ground, dead. And you hear
Where's Chobo?
the Sopo? Yeah, you killed him.
Chobo.
So you hear the wind pick up, rustling, and then beginning to blow really loudly.
We gotta go. We gotta get
You
out of
start to, yeah, you can start to gather things and run. You could do that. That's fine. But
I asked Nas if we should retrieve a part of her body.
I read this, but you don't have to. But
No, we must go.
perhaps if you can find 25,000 gold.
that's all it is. 20,000 gold?
25,000. A diamond worth 25,000 gold.
Easy.
So simple.
So everybody, the wind swirls, and the ice sculptures start to shake a little bit. Some of the frost that's on them starts to fall off to the ground. And then you see, in the snow, manifests from the snow itself, a 7-foot-tall woman made of snow. She cries out, "Defilers!" And she points her finger at each of you. So one, and then to the next, Everyone needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
My God.
I'm so glad I'm near Rogal.
Yeah, we get that +4 still.
Yes. Yes, you all do.
Yeah, you're all within 10 feet of Rogal. Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now.
Now that Rogal moved over.
Yes.
Oh,
You were looking at the map, and it was as it was when you.
well, you were all
not.
talking. I thought you were all right next to each other. It's fine.
This is-
I'm gonna use my Lathander's blessing.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't have advantage, but definitely crit on
Damn
that.
it.
Do I get +4? What's the range on that?
Yeah, 10 feet. You're good.
Oh, okay. So I've got like 14, like
Tell me
18
your
or
totals.
something.
I got a 14.
Got a 26.
I got
Can
19.
Can I give 5 of my passing points to Julius?
Nope. What else do we get here? Velen, Rogal.
I got an
I
11.
got
11 for me.
11 for you. Rogal, what'd you get?
you got 11 with all the modifiers.
Yep. Rolled low.
I believe I rolled a 11, so plus 8.
19.
19. Yeah.
Okay. So, Velen. Oh, and can you roll for Luke, Joey? Velen, as well as Julius and Luke.
Nat 1 on Luke.
You have vulnerability to cold damage for the next 24 hours.
Ooh. Not great.
Not great.
So, Julius, Velen, and Luke. Vulnerability to frost or cold damage, and the construct of snow says, "You have been a thorn in my side for too long. My guardians will take care of you. I will be back after the aurora. If they have not done it, I will do it myself."
Well, how long does the aurora last?
10 to 2.
So 4 hours.
You have 4 hours to find the Codicil, get back to Ongajuk, and get away from here.
No pressure.
No pressure. And it
pressure.
takes an hour for us to move 10 squares on the big
spaces.
map.
Correct.
I knew I should have blasted that thing.
All right. And you hear the roar. It's such a loud roar echoing through the valley that you're in right now of a massive or a number of yetis. You hear that echoing through the canyon you're in. And you could tell that they're after you. The snow melts back into the ground, and that's where we're going to leave it. Tune in next week to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden here on Tabletop Op to find out if this group can get to the Codicil and out in time. Who knows? Well, not next week, but yes, soon.
What a whirlwind that was.
That was crazy.
It was a good one.
That was a
Yeah.
whirlwind of emotion.
It was a real good one.
I'm upset with you, Bob. I blame you for her death.
I am directly responsible.
You are.
100%.
Blame Chris Perkins.
All Bob.
Nope. Yeah, he's on my list. Chris Perkins is on my list. Bob's on my list.
Chris Perkins had nothing to do with this.
First of
Bob went off script.
all, Elias is Nas, so you're all good.
The spirit is still around. Why are you obsessed with bodily form?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, everybody, that's going to do it for us. Don't forget to like and subscribe
On
to
that
the channel.
note.
Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. We're going to be off next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, and all the links of things we discussed are down in the description. Have a great night, and we'll see you all on the tabletop. Bye, everybody.
Hit the like button too.
Bell.
Joey's about to freak out.
The
I'm just
like
saying,
button.
we said the bell icon 5 times.
Yes, but now it's there's
The
a like
little
button
button.
too. The like button also.
Listen, hit the
Hit
like
whatever you
button.
want. We're going to go. We'll see
Or
you
the
all on
dislike
tabletop.
button.
Bye,
Should
everybody.
should Julius and Elias get together? Comment
there
below.
are- If there are more, if you think Joey's right, hit the dislike button. If you think I'm right, hit the like button. We'll see which person gets more votes.
Look, dislikes or likes, you still get the amount of engagement. It's
Yeah.
all a scam. Don't like or dislike the video.
Like,
What if I told you we've been off the stream for the last 3 minutes? I'm just kidding. We're still streaming. We're still streaming. Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye.
let him say the line.
I've said it twice now. All right, fine. We'll see you on the
Say it
tabletop.
again.
Bye, everybody.